TPC Sawgrass, home of the PGA Tour along with the Players' Championship. Easily one of the most recognizable, well-manicured, and iconic venues we see on the PGA Tour. The club originated as a request from PGA Tour Commissioner Dean Beeman wanting a home for the PGA Tour, and he knew there was no other man for the job than Pete Dye. While there are many holes that stick out at TPC Sawgrass, there's one in particular that sticks out like no other. A hole that was supposed to be a simple par 3 that ran alongside the accompanied water. However, if you may not have known, TPC Sawgrass was constructed from a swamp and therefore had a lot of unstable ground on the property. This would force construction to dig and dig to attempt to find solid ground, and to their discovery, under the swampy surface was an infinite amount of sugar sand. And what Pete Dye would do was take the swampy surface and flip it with the sand in order to create a stable top surface. Due to this process, it took enormous amounts of material in order to build up the natural stadium atmosphere around the 17th. And because of this, Dye's original plans would not work as he now did not have enough material to fill back in the deposit that was left. This was a tough pill to swallow for Dye because he wanted a par 3 on the course that ran every direction. But this is where we can all say thank you to Pete's wife Alice, as she suggested the idea that he simply create an island green surrounded by water. And that's exactly what he did. Dye now had the bones for what the 17th would be, but would need to make a major change before completion. You see this here, how the walkway is lower than the actual green? That's right. The original plan was for the green to slope away from the tee, but after reconsideration, Dye made the change to what the green is today. It really is hard to imagine what this tournament would be like today had Dye been able to stick with his original design. To think that this hole was not necessarily thought up as a stroke of genius, but simply due to lack of materials? Would we have near the same drama we've seen over the years? Nevertheless, all I have to say is thank you Alice Dye for creating one of the most iconic holes in our game.